All right, let's talk about something you've probably seen everywhere online. You know, those promises of a quick detox to flush out toxins or a cleanse that'll reset your whole body in like a few days. It's a super tempting offer, and it's built a massive billion-dollar industry. But here's the real question. Is any of it based on actual science, or is it just really, really good marketing? Well, let's get into it. So let's just get right to the heart of it, shall we? Is that expensive 7-day juice cleanse you've been eyeing actually the key to better health, or is it all just a clever gimmick? It's a question a lot of us have asked, and today we're going to separate the facts from the fiction. And this brings us to what I like to call the detox dilemma. Look, we live in a world that craves instant results, right? So after a weekend of maybe indulging a little too much, the idea of hitting a giant reset button is incredibly appealing. And that right there is the core of why these diets are so popular. And you have to admit, the marketing is genius. The language they use is all about flushing out toxins, restoring vitality, and completely transforming your health like overnight. But do these amazing promises actually hold up when you look at the science? Or are we just being sold a really compelling story? Okay, this is where things get really fascinating. Because the truth is, yes, you, already own the most sophisticated, powerful detoxification system on the entire planet. And the best part, you don't need to buy it. It came standard. So it's super important to understand what detoxification actually is. It's not some special event you schedule for a week. Nope. It's a constant biological process. Your body is filtering and getting rid of harmful substances from food, from the environment, and even from its own metabolic byproducts. You know, the natural leftovers from all the hard work your cells do. And it's doing this 24/7. And here is the A-team responsible for the job. Seriously, think of these organs as your body's elite cleanup crew. Your liver? That's the main filter, the heavy lifter. Your kidneys are there to flush out waste. Your lungs expel airborne toxins. Your skin sweats them out. And of course, your digestive tract eliminates the rest. It's just an incredible synergistic system. Okay, so now that we get how our bodies naturally work, let's tackle some of the biggest detox myths head on. It's time to separate that slip marketing hype from the cold, hard medical reality. Let's start with the big one, the most popular myth out there, that a week of just juice will magically flush out everything bad. Here's the medical fact. Drastically cutting calories doesn't help your organs. It can actually strain them. Now, you might feel better at first, but that's usually because you've cut out processed foods and alcohol, not because the juice itself is magic. You're likely just losing water weight while risking a slower metabolism and missing out on vital nutrients. And what about all those pills and special powders? The myth says they'll speed up the whole process. The fact? The overwhelming majority of these supplements have little to no rigorous scientific evidence to back up their claims. And what's worse, they can sometimes carry unverified health risks. Your body system is already incredibly sophisticated. It really doesn't need these so-called quick fixes. So, if fad diets and pricey supplements aren't the answer, what is? How can we genuinely support our body's amazing built-in system? Well, the answer is a lot less about punishing restriction and way more about consistent nourishment. So here it is, the real sustainable plan. This isn't a temporary fix, it's a lifestyle. First, nourish your body with whole foods that give it the tools it actually needs. Second, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate to help your kidneys do their job effectively. Next, move your body. That improves circulation and helps the whole system run smoothly. And finally, get enough sleep so your body can repair and recharge itself. These are the 4 pillars that truly support your natural detox pathways. Let's break it down even simpler. The do's are all about adding good things in, like antioxidant-rich veggies, think broccoli and kale, and plenty of water. The don'ts are about reducing the burden on your system, so cutting back on things that make your liver and kidneys work overtime, like too much alcohol or highly processed foods. It's really about empowering your body, not punishing it. So the most crucial thing here is to shift our mindset. True detoxification isn't some week-long ordeal you have to suffer through. It's a continuous, holistic approach to well-being that you practice every single day. Now, a really important disclaimer here. While these lifestyle changes are generally safe for most people, it's vital to know when to talk to a doctor. If you have a chronic illness, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you're on medication, please always consult a healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet. And please, listen to your body. If you decide to try a cleanse and you start experiencing things like persistent fatigue, dizziness, or serious digestive issues, Those are red flags. Those are signs that your body is in distress, not that the detox is working. You need to stop immediately and seek medical advice. Let's let this final point really sink in. Detoxification is not about drastic measures, but about nourishing your body. See, it's not about stripping things away or punishment. It's about building a stronger, more resilient system by giving your body the fuel and support it truly needs to thrive. So I'll leave you with this question. Forget the all-or-nothing 7-day cleanse. Instead, what is one small, sustainable, nourishing habit you can start building this week? Maybe it's just adding one more serving of vegetables to your dinner, or maybe it's swapping one soda for a glass of water. That's where real, lasting health